Hey guys, Shawn and Custom Offsets TV on the YouTube. Today we're gonna break it down for you. I got my 2012 2500 HD lowered versus
my 2014 1500 lifted.
Let's go! Hey guys, so let me break the build down for you. Like I said, it's a 2012 2500 HD Chevy Silverado, and I went with a lowered truck, but I also wanted to black everything out. So part of that was the $700 Recon headlights, but that doesn't come with the LED bulbs. So I did the Morimotos, which is 400 bucks for your highs and lows, and then 200 bucks to match the fogs. Then for wheels and tires, I went with the Archon Lincolns in a chrome. I did these in a 24x12, and then wrapped them in the Nitto 420, which is a 305/35 R24. In that package together with TPMS, the spike lugs, the whole combo is right around $5,100, $5,200. So it's got a decent price tag, but I wanted a really high quality tire because I know that I'm gonna be towing with this thing, and I wanted that little bit higher load rating that these 420Vs come with. And then for suspension, to drop down the front end cost me absolutely nothing. Let's see, Dustin.
That's because you didn't drop it down in the front.
It's dropped down. So it's dropped down.
And then your second problem is you gave Banker the key to buy everything. That's why you have those tires. You didn't pick those.
I picked these. These are mine. So the front end is dropped down 1.5 inches just by cranking down the keys, was cost out absolutely nothing. And then the rear has got the McGoy's 2-inch drop shackle, which it's only about 120 bucks.
No.
So that was actually, and it cost nothing to pull out that leaf. So that's how I got the complete drop on the truck. And then all the way at the back, I've got the Recon tail lights, which are all LED, really, really clean, smoked out. And those were 450 bucks. And then the rear third brake light, also completely smoked out LED for 180.
Anyway, so today we're gonna do my breakdown as well. Start off with the Body Armor Eco Series bumpers. These are about 860 bucks a piece for the front and the rear. Shawn cheaped out, I didn't, so I went with the full Morimoto assembly instead of the Recons with the Morimoto headlights. They're about 1,400 a piece.
1,400?
Yeah.
I mean, by the time I pay for my bulbs, I'm 1,300.
You cheaped out, like I said. Anyways, so wheels and tires, sorry I didn't get them as clean as his because I actually am gonna use my truck, and I do use my truck. So I went with the Radar Renegade RTs, 35, 13.5, 24s, obviously wrapped around the Archon Lincolns as well. He's a copycat. I copied him first from CO2, and then
I literally invented the wheel.
But he's a copycat, like I said. But anyways, so the Black and Mill, the Archon Lincoln, this wheel and tire package isn't as expensive as his here. They're about 3,800, very functional wheel and tire. This is probably the best tire I've ever ran in my entire life. I want to let that be known. It's quiet. I can't even break it loose in the snow. It's incredible, and I will forever buy Radar tires. But anyways, Beltex suspension. So this is a little bit weird because this kit doesn't come all together right now. So the actual suspension kit comes with the rear shocks and the assembly there. It's about 1,800 bucks, and then the upgrade for the coilovers was $799. I don't math well. What's the math there?
2,500. Mine was only 120 bucks.
So yeah, but I actually lifted mine. You forgot to lower it.
I don't know what that means.
It's not lowered. But anyways, you just put big wheels on it so it looks lowered, but it's not actually lowered. Everything's fine. You'll lower it more one of these days. You'll actually lower it.
Maybe it's lifted.
It looks great. But anyways, we'll work our way down the side here. The side steps. So we went with the Rough Country Retract Power Steps. I absolutely love them. These things are sick. Those are about 1,100 bucks. I love the functionality of them. They have the lighting on the bottom. So when it's like super dark outside, you literally can see everything around the car. They put out a pretty damn good light. I like the way they move too, instead of just going up and down. Coming to the back, we have the Morimoto tail lights. These are about 500 bucks, so not as bad as the headlights, but obviously they don't have the LED bulbs and whatnot. We have the Rough Country tri-fold painted tonneau cover. This is about 699 bucks. Again, the Body Armor Eco Series rear bumper. I think these bumpers are extremely clean. They were super low profile. I absolutely love them. And that's it for exterior. We also did the performance parts. So we did the, Shawn, you forgot to talk about your exhaust.
I don't. I see what you did there.
Yeah. Why?
Any interest in fighting?
Yeah. But anyways, he forgot to put an exhaust on there. But anyways, so we did a Flowmaster Outlaw full exhaust system. We did the Super Chips Dash Pack Plus. The exhaust was about $900. The dash pack was $700. But again, the dash pack is pretty much top of the line as far as the tuners go, and it did the AFM delete, so it was basically an all-encompassing unit. Made complete sense for what I needed to do. We got the Flowmaster intake, so that was I don't think there's anything special about it, just Flowmaster cold air intake, about $350. And the last thing was the rear diff cover, which is about $300. I think that's it, besides little bells and whistles that I grabbed elsewhere. And yeah, that's the breakdown.
So how much did you spend on this truck?
All in all, the entire build was, I think, $14,000 and some change.
Is that install too or just parts?
That's parts.
Woo-hoo. I spent $7,000 to look twice as good.
Look,
$7,000.
I'm gonna let them decide who looks twice as good. Listen, your paint looks incredible. I'll give him that. I'll give him that. The paint looks good.
I can't take credit for that.
The rust, he doesn't have any.
None.
So in that aspect, it looks twice as good. But functionality in the state of Wisconsin, not.
You all ain't in Wisconsin. Tell us down in the comments, $7,000 for the lowered 2500 or $14,000 for the lifted slow 1500.
Look, it's not slow, it's functional. I turn heads everywhere. Yeah.
You can't even fit in a drive-through.
Hey, but I can turn full radius, full crank. Can you?
Canoe?
Yeah, canoe.
What's a canoe got to do with building
canoe.
trucks? Peace.